Oh, hello. Oh my goodness, they've made a mess. All right. Well, see if I see the queen up here. I do not see the queen yet, but she's been up here. We got a whole bunch of drone cells up here. Crazy. All right. All right. Hi, girls. All right, so let's see, what is today? Today is May something. May 18th? Oh yeah, Mount St. Helens Day. I remember Mount St. Helens blowing up. If you were in Washington, Idaho, Montana, you might not remember that day. May 18th, 1980, I believe it was. The volcano blew its top. At the time, I was in the middle of a leader, and they canceled the game because it went from day to night in about 10 minutes. I mean, the street lights came on. They rushed us all back into cars and got us to the nearest church, got us inside. Because nobody knew what was happening at the time. Just all of a sudden got night in the middle of the day. Everybody was kind of freaking out. The only thing I was bothered with was that our team was winning and they canceled the game and didn't give us the win. It's like, what kind of nonsense is that? But, and then I remember everybody wearing masks like COVID, but this was because of ash. And nobody wanted us to breathe the volcanic ash because it would slice up your lungs. And all the cattle, I remember cattle were having problems, and all the livestock were having problems. And us kids, because kids are dumb, we were out there making trails in the ash like it was snow and playing snow tag. Ah, the good old days when we were invincible to everything, including a volcano blowing up. So if you remember Mount St. Helens blowing up, drop me a note down in the comments section there. Let me know where you were at when Mount St. Helens blew. That was crazy time. Kind of similar though. I remember it's similar to COVID in the fact that, I mean, everything shut down for a little bit, but everybody was wearing masks, just like COVID. Strange times. So funny. I would say this box, without even getting into it, is probably ready for a second box. It's pretty packed in here. I'm a little worried I'm going to get in here and see supersede cells, but we'll find out. There is. We'll handle them. I might just put them in another box and let them grow another queen. Do an artificial split or something. But we'll see. We'll see how they look. Hi, girls. Oh, this is heavy. That's all honey. Look at that. Lots of drones on there. I'm not surprised with all the drone cells that were on the lid. So that is all honey. Can you see all that glistening gorgeousness? Right on. All right, no queen. Didn't expect to see a queen there because it's all honey, of course. This one's pretty heavy. Oh, this is all brood. Look at that. And larva. It's pretty packed though. I don't expect to see the queen on this one either. Ooh, we got some wonky comb there I need to trim off. Lots of honey around the brood. Pollen down in there. Golly, that's a good looking frame. All right, girl, sorry. I gotta trim this off for you. Okay, okay. I really don't want to go put on pants, but you guys are being a little spooly. It's getting wonky. Oh, look at all that brood. I have definitely got to put another box on here, though. They're getting ready to explode. So this, when I put this hive together, this hive came out of winter, but it came out of winter really small. It was only about 3 frames of bees. So I've been letting them be, just building up. And the queen is finally going crazy, so that's good news. Makes me happy. Look at that, just a gorgeous full frame of brood. My goodness. Yeah, they are definitely getting ready to pop. I'm gonna put a, ooh, it looks like we did have a hatch out on this side though, so that's good. Has she come back and lay? There's some larvae in there. I don't see any fresh eggs though, but she could be around here. Keep our eyes open for her. We had a hatch out on this side. This has got a lot of pollen in on this one and a lot of honey. And she might be plugged out. She might not. Oh, there's a couple of spots for her to lay if I find her. Keep our eyes open for her. I don't see her on this one. Lots of pollen on this frame too. Had a hatch out on this side. Doesn't look like she's come back and relayed back here, so that's good. She's got room. I mean, I'm still gonna add a box, I think. I think I definitely need to add a box. But I haven't seen her yet. Brand new drone hatch out, all fuzzy, and he just emerged from one of these spots. Lots of drones, lots of worker bees. This is a great looking hive from what it started out as. I'm pretty happy to see how they're doing, honestly. They're doing pretty darn good. Crazy. There's some eggs. Found some eggs. Okay. All right, so we got some eggs down in there. Let's clean this wonky comb off. I'm gonna get that. Yeah, this hive is going to explode. In every frame has brood. That's awesome. I love that. But it means they're going to be out of room here in about 2 seconds. So I definitely need to add a box. And surprisingly enough, though, no supersedure cells, no swarm cells on any of the frames. So I got a cup that is this is the first cup I've seen out of the whole hive. So that's something. I mean, it's kind of impressive that all of this, and I don't have any supersedure cells. So I'm gonna put this back together. I'm gonna go get another box, get it on here. And I'm not gonna try to find the queen. I know she's in here. I found eggs. And it's possible she's up on the roof. That roof has got a lot of wonky comb on it, but I'm gonna put this all back together, and then I will get all the bees off of the roof back in here, and then I'm gonna put another box on. So I'll put the box on before I try to get the bees off of the lid. I think I might actually do something like Ian does up in Canada and see if I've got any of my Reflectix and put that above and see if that keeps them from building the wonky comb. Or maybe since I'm putting a regular box on, maybe I'll just put a regular lid on it and we'll go from there. So I'm gonna go grab a box, some drawn comb, and we'll get busy. Let's see what we got going on. All right, be right back. I'm going to put an inner cover on this. It's an old inner cover. We'll cover the hole in the top of the inner cover. It's got a little wonkiness to it, but I'm thinking once I put the lid on, I should be okay. I'm going to shake these bees as best I can into the hive. Well, we'll see how that works. I may have to change that lid or the inner cover, something. I may have to change something, but I think we're in pretty good shape right now. So, see how it goes. So this one's all buttoned up. I have literally 8 frames of bees, 8 frames of brood and larvae, probably about roughly a solid frame if I add up the 2 half frames of honey. So a frame of honey roughly. we'll leave that. We'll see how it goes. And I'll come back next week and check on this one.